Hello everyone, welcome to the latest video on my channel, Digger Evans Model Railway. As you can see, I'm in the train shed. It's the first time I've properly been in and spent any time in here since the winter started. I'm quite pleased, everything is as it should be. There's no damp anywhere. I've had fan heaters and air movers on and extractors and stuff. As you can see from this view, I have got lots and lots of work to do. If you can see down here, this is the front edge. All this needs finishing off. The pavement wants weathering. The road hasn't got the road markings. And in the distance there, in the far distance, you can see where, I'll go and point it out if I can without doing too much. That's a scratch build. That's some framework I built up for something that I changed my mind about. I've got all this area still to do yet, which is what the buildings are all about that I'm doing up on the workbench. I don't want to do this and mess up the lights and stuff. So, and as we go around, I've got all that side to do. We'll go in for a closer look if I can do it without wobbling. That's the rail bridge going over the top. All these stanchions here, they all want weathering and graffiti putting on some of them and things like that. And you can just see the top over there. You can just see the top of the old abandoned mill from Scale Model Scenery. And here we've got the motorway bridge. The houses nearby. Now that motorway bridge, I haven't done anything with it for over 12 months. I need to make some better stanchions rather than the tubes. I've got an idea with some wood and some dowels to make more effective, realistic ones, which has got to come yet. So I have that to do. And over in the background there, you can see just about behind the houses, just about see the station building and some containers, which is going to be a container yard, a dock area called East India Dock. And so I'm gonna move position and see if we can start up somewhere else. Hang on. Right, we're back in here. You can see the station area, and this is really a dumping ground. I've dumped everything here because I haven't finished the area, and it's a good spot for dumping stuff still. All this to do. I don't mind, I like doing it, you know. That's an old abandoned factory that's for sale. It's got a little for sale sign here. This is my bridge with a single track going over it. Not happy with that. I've got to do some changes. I've got the hinges on wrong. I want them underneath, but I'll have to get some different board for that. That's the right thickness. This one isn't. Oh, it was just a trial piece. Now as we go back down here, this is the overview. I've got these in the background, all like half relief. I'm thinking of changing those for some of the shops that they have at Scale Model Scenery and moving those elsewhere. They do some nice shops now that are low relief, half relief or full size. And they're typical British, and they've got a proper roof rather than a flat roof. This is the main street. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this or if I should run the streets sort of that way across to give it a different interest rather than everything's in a straight line that way. Let me know what you think. Who thinks I, turn the buildings around and have 3 or 4 streets going that way under the bridge, or leave it as is? I'm going to leave this area as it is. I like this area. As you can see, more junk on top there. That's my gutter ringers and drain pipes and things, and I've got some tiny cobbles I've made out of plaster. I don't know how well. There you go. And I'm going to stick those on the ground in the back alleys and then put rubbish and sort of grit and stuff around them so it looks like they've been tarmacked, and the tarmacs come away revealing the cobbles underneath. I've got lots to do. That's the river and some branch tree roots hanging down and stuff. Bearing in mind, I haven't been in it all once cleaning. I haven't been in all winter. My next job really is to get all the vehicles off, clean up the roads, clean up all the vehicles. There's bits of dust and what have you. This is the area that wants a lot of work. It was the farm, and now I've changed it. It's going to be a built-up area, and it's going to have lots of red brick buildings like the ones you see there, and the buildings I've got on the workbench. I've done all the ballasting, but I've still got all the work in between to do, fences and ground covering all the way along. And as we come around here, you can see the scrapyard with the buildings in the background. I do like that scrapyard. I'm going to change things there just by adding more scrap and what have you. Then we've got the traction maintenance depot, and that's an Atlas factory in the background. It's great. I'm not sure if I should move that to back over here where I'm putting the red brick buildings, and then I'll end up putting a station there, a major size station. I've got room for that there. And these are all the usual culprits that I've got going down here. Different factory buildings, and again, I think I'm going to rearrange these so I can get more in and run them that way rather than a street down. So the main road will stay, this main road will stay where it is, but these buildings will turn so that you come in and you can get two face to face, and I might get more in that way. That's what I'm thinking. More buildings in and less open space. I do like it really crowded to the point where people find it an intolerant place to live. And that's a lot of cities. That's a lot of cities that do that, isn't it? Here, that's the building. That's the cannery. That's the Walters Cannery, and that's a scratch-built factory at the back there called Imperial Mill. And these are two scratch-built buildings, this one and that one. Now I'm going to get rid of this one and replace it with a kit build, or a kit bashed kit build, so that it looks a bit better. That was just there for effect. It served its purpose, and the job's a good one. I've got to finish this off. I was having a road coming across this way, and I changed my mind and got the bridge that way, so I've got to finish that area off with a brick wall and things, make the road bend round to where those trucks are. This bridge, although it looks okay, I don't know, I'm going to carry it on over here with a straight piece so it goes to the edge of the layout, and I'm not sure if that should carry on instead of the bridge. You know, if this area should carry on this way instead of the bridge. I'm not sure what to think. Yeah, I could do either. I've got lots to think about, and I've certainly got lots to do to keep me busy. My next job is to get all these vehicles off and get them all cleaned and have them swapped round. What I'm going to do is, so the same vehicles all don't sit in the same position all the time, I'll move them around so that it looks a little bit different with vehicle wise. And that's the siding that goes up there. I've named that one Mile End Siding, and this building's a scratch built, and that's like a little freight house, Mile End Freight or whatever it is. And that is exactly where I'm up to, chaps. Thank you all ever so much for looking in. The competition is still up and running till the middle of next week, the first week in March. So if you want to go over to that video to enter the competition, please do. The more entries, the more fun it's going to be for us all. Thank you everyone for looking in. Thank you for watching, and thank you ever so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. You've really helped the channel, every single one of you. You're all very well, much appreciated. Thank you very much. I will say bye bye for now, and take care, my friends. Bye bye now.